And we are back. This is Riverdale Season 6, Episode 20. 3 episodes to go. It looks like this is the Return to Rivervale episode. So I'm expecting some answer tonight. I don't know how the whole thing with Rivervale is going to end. I really don't know. But either way, I'm expecting answers for the whole thing. So yeah, with this show, I don't know what to expect, but I'm excited to find out.
Was that a coincidence? Or a connection?
Do you have any theories, Chuck?
I mean, I have one that I'm working on, but it's too early to discuss.
Okay, we need to be
So
smart.
who from
about our
Vale
next
is
move.
going to show
We
up
need to
first?
plan, strategize. In the meantime, we should make Percival
Jughead.
believe that it's
Vale Jughead.
business as usual.
The explosion, our powers, and Percival's arrival.
It all goes back to the explosion.
I'm not sure that we'll find them here in Riverdale.
I need answers, and hopefully it seems like we're getting them
Do
tonight.
you want to go dimension hopping with me?
I would love to, because I need
thank you
answers.
so much for seeing.
Surprise!
Betty. Holly.
Oh. So who wants to come through first?
Hello, darkness. My old friend.
Well, you first.
Oh, we're actually just going in. Okay.
Okay, so you're like a living battery whose imagination fuels this universe?
That sucks.
Yeah.
Sounds like Neverland.
Nana, Blossom, her consciousness went into Cheryl's body, which is actually Abigail's immortal body. We'll figure it out. Yeah. No. That could lead to a string of cataclysmic events.
Okay, sorry, but I need answers, so let's go.
But do not worry. We will do our best to avoid ourselves.
Yes, I need answers, so... It's back.
How is that possible?
Patience, Alice. All will be revealed in time. Making the journey with me with the
Personal origin
ancestors of
story?
many who
Okay,
still
let's
reside
go.
here today.
Because I need
Asher
answers.
Andrews, Blessing Cooper,
Oh, damn.
James Jones, Charity Blossom. They began building
Hello.
up Sweetwater Village like good little workers. While I, on the other hand, pursued less wholesome interests. Witchcraft and sorcery.
That's not surprising.
Every night, well, I was to be executed for my crimes. Left in the woods to die a slow, agonizing death from starvation and exposure.
So why are you still here?
And what exactly were your crimes, Mr. Mayor?
I was trying to conjure the devil, Alice. And while
Well, he's
my
honest.
ritual wasn't completed, I had succeeded in getting his attention. I'll never forget that night.
I thought he was going to be the devil.
He told me he'd been attracted by my spell, then enticed by my fate.
Oh, crap.
You never did anything to hurt me. I'm the reason that you died.
No.
If we hadn't fought... No, Betty. I forgive you. There's nothing to forgive you for, but I forgive you. You don't understand. So please just sit with that fact and then let it all go. I don't think I can. There's too much
This is all going to lead to her starting to finally heal.
darkness turning inside me.
So stop blaming
Just
yourself.
be still.
That she can be
a
happy.
vessel
She
and let
deserves to be
grace
happy.
Wash over you. Fill
That she
you.
is a good person.
And think about being a good person because you are one.
Exactly.
Let us out of the vault when your boy here dies.
You won't do it. You're a clown, not a killer.
Shut up, Frank.
I'm not pointing the gun at you, Reggie. I'm trained on Tom, and he knows that I'm prepared to pull the trigger because Tom and I are soldiers. We know what we're fighting for. We're prepared to kill for it
He's so
and die for it.
annoying. I can't be the only
So,
one who doesn't like
if you
Frank,
don't let
right?
Tom go by the...
This is Percival controlling you. You need to fight him.
Look at the bright side, son. With this execution, Percival is going to make you more famous than you ever would have gotten on your own.
That's rude. Oh, oh. Oh my god.
Hey.
One hell of a nightmare.
Okay? I have been marked since birth. MAO-aging. I wondered if we'd circle
She's
back
so
to
convinced that she's a bad person, or is inevitably supposed to end up being one. This is her part of her arc. She's gonna eventually come to terms with the fact that she's a good person, deserves to be happy.
I left Sweetwater Village and spent the next 400 years going from town to town acquiring forbidden knowledge. Knowledge that I would use to conquer or destroy the town of Rivervale when I returned.
So you found a loophole with the devil's
Did you
seal.
say Rivervale? But did you mean Riverdale?
Well, he's gonna eventually find out that it
Rivervale.
always comes with a price.
Let me explain. And then I noticed the town sign, whereas before it had said Rivervale.
The
plain as
explosion.
day. Now I was being welcomed to Riverdale. Something had happened, Alice.
It was because of the explosion that you
I
went to
found
Riverdale.
myself in a new universe.
Always goes back to the
It
explosion.
seems that
Check this. These are some rough pages from my latest issue. I call it Death of the Super Teens.
So basically,
And in the
he
end,
wins
after
and we
this
all die.
epic battle, person would offer you a deal like this.
First of all,
A guy named Mr. Cipher.
He's the devil, right?
oh, you had to cut away now.
Who's tried to use the loophole of immortality to cheat his way out of giving up his soul, which always backfires, by the way.
All magic comes with a price.
But he is the first.
Why is that?
That's where he was left to die by those early settlers centuries ago, is where I came upon him when we made our deal.
Oh.
It is also, in all realities, Riverdale, the site of a hellmouth. In the old days, churches used to be built over hellmouths to contain the dark forces roiling beneath.
Okay.
Stifle them.
the sovereign state of Percival. That's what I want Riverdale to be. A wild, untamed land where I control it all. Every last bit, even the dead.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Sorry. Just sounds so twisted, but at least it's honest, eh?
Sir,
Speaking
again,
of
this
which,
is a
we have an
Wendy's.
execution.
Who is this?
There's a bomb underneath the bed. You need to go now. Right now.
I knew it. Oh, I knew you called
So
her.
it was Jughead.
You warned her.
I mean, that felt kind of
Didn't you?
obvious, but
Damn it!
of course it's from Percival.
What are we looking at here?
Alice.
Those were the guillotines I saw at the Babylonian. Wait, but who are...
That's my mom.
Uncle Frank. And my dad.
Who cares? Sorry, I don't...
Let it be known that at midnight tonight, the political dissidents Alice Cooper, Thomas Keller, and Frank Andrews were executed for their treasonous crimes against the township of Riverdale.
No. He's lying. It's a trick. It's a mind game, okay?
I mean,
that can't be
he's
real.
pretty angry.
But it was. Archie was wrong. The war had in fact already started, and Percival had drawn first blood.
Wait, so they're just dead? Okay, next episode looks amazing. The promo, literally... So the battle starts next episode, and judging by the finale synopsis, Percival is still there in the finale. So... next week isn't even just the final battle. The final battle is in the finale. Next week is just like the beginning. I'm kind of excited. So this episode, honestly, it was really good. Like, we finally got some answers. So the explosion, the phone call was what started everything. Percival coming on to Riverdale. And he made a deal with the devil, but found a loophole, of course. But Mr. Cipher did say that those always backfire. All magic comes with a price. And they did explain how everyone got powers, because some of the arcane energy came through. I'm just glad we finally got some answers. We needed some. So yeah, I don't think those three at the end are dead. I mean, I'm pretty sure they said we're gonna get our dead back, so they're gonna get them back somehow. I mean, Alice. Obviously, Alice is gonna come back because she and Betty still have some stuff to work out. Frank, I don't give a fuck about Frank, honestly. Frank just annoys me. Like, he doesn't even without Percival. He never interested me. He's just boring, and I don't care about him. I don't care. I don't want him to die. I mean, I don't care, but like, he's just annoying. And Tom, I don't want him to die. But either way, I don't think obviously they're all gonna come back. That's obvious. I still feel like someone might die though. I don't think it's. I know it's prophesized Jughead is supposed to die. I don't think he's going to. I think if someone is going to die, I think it's going to be someone else. I don't know who. Or I'm wrong and no one dies. As for how they actually beat Percival, I don't know. Part of me thinks they might not kill him. Because after what Cypher said, that the whole loophole thing always backfires, I think somehow Percival's immortality is going to end up being taken away. I don't think he'll lose his soul, but he'll lose his power, his immortality. He won't have any power left, and he'll be like banished or imprisoned. That's my gut feeling. I don't think he's going to die. I think he's going to be banished without his powers. I could be wrong. But, well, that's my gut feeling. And I really loved the Betty and Polly scenes. Like, this really felt like we're finally getting to see this. This was all for Betty's arc, because she's so convinced that she's a bad person, or is inevitably supposed to be inevitably supposed to be a bad person, and doesn't deserve to be happy. See, the thing is, she does. We all know that. She is a good person. She does deserve to be happy. But she herself doesn't believe that. It's like the whole thing with Polly washing her feet. At first I was like, that's not how that works. But then I was like, you know, I've seen enough TV from time to time to know what it is. And thankfully I'm not the only one that saw it for what it was. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't think I am. That the whole cleansing thing that Polly did didn't work. It was supposed to make her believe. That's why she had the golden aura. Because even if just for a split second, she believed that she was a good person. So this was definitely like the start of her starting to heal, not blame herself for Polly's death. It's the start of her healing and finally accepting and embracing that she's a good person and deserves to be happy. This is like the start of that. All of their scenes, I loved them. As for how the season itself is going to end and set up season 7, I don't know. I've seen theories that season 7 might be a little back in time thing. That's entirely possible. Plot twist, season 6 ends with everyone going into another timeline. Not universe, but timeline. Going back in time. Or forward in time, but I would say back in time. I feel like that actually might happen. Last time I had a plot with one of those was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and they did that flawlessly. But I'm kind of sad. We only have 2 episodes left of Percival. Like, yeah, he's annoying, but he's a really good villain. Like, he's just a breath of fresh air. Like, as a villain, like, as a character, he's annoying. As a villain, he's really entertaining. So I'm kind of sad that we only have 2 episodes left of him. I wonder who we'll get as our final big bad next season. Watch they bring Hiram back. I hope not. Keep him dead. I'm so excited. The promo for next week looks fantastic. The battle finally starts next week. If the battle starts next week, how the hell are we gonna go into the finale? I feel like we're gonna get a huge cliffhanger next week. Like, huge. I don't know what'll happen, but we'll see. But anyway, that is it for now. That is Riverdale Season 6, Episode... I almost said 21. That's Episode 20. Overall, really, really good episode. I'm happy that we finally got some answers as to where Percival came from, how he got to Riverdale, how everyone got their powers, what started everything. We finally got answers, and that makes me happy. And now next week starts the final battle. I'm kind of scared. I feel like someone will die. I don't think it's going to be Jutka, but I think someone might actually die. Either next week or in the finale. I don't know who. I don't know who could die. I could be wrong and no one dies. And I don't think Percival's going to die. I think he's going to lose his immortality and his power and get banished / imprisoned. After what Cypher said, that's what I think. That even when he found a loophole, it always backfires. All magic comes with a price. Me. I've been watching too much Once Upon a Time. So it happens when you do a lot of rewatches. But anyway, that is it for now. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on this episode and your theories for next week's episode and the overall remainder of the season with the finale. And I will see you guys next time.